Oh, we're not on?
You are.
Oh, I am on. Okay.
Now you're on.
All right. Well, hey, everyone. How's it going? So I will be running Biohazard 2 for you guys today. Which scenario is it? It's Leon A, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. So after this unnecessarily long attract screen goes away, we will start the run in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, Carcinogen. So there's a lot of dangerous biohazards out there, let me tell you that. And one dangerous biohazard facing kids all over the country is cancer. That's right. And cancer, we're raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, helping to cure cancer in the United States. Put in some great research all around the world to get cancer back down where it's supposed to go, which is away from these kids. St. Jude is one of the most awesome charities out there, really doing some great work. We had $50 in toward that cause from Galen Firestone. That's a name for an indie rock band if I've ever seen it.
Dude, you're already 4 minutes in. Good.
Wow, dang.
He says, "Hey, Carcinogen."
Hey, you guys want to like fix the timer? I mean,
There you go.
there we go.
How'd you get 4 minutes in without even starting? You're like a legend, dude. That's incredible.
I don't know.
You
I don't
know
know. I guess
You went so fast. You
that's
went to
just
the
that's just one of my latent talents.
You
All right.
broke time and space with your skill. Truly remarkable.
Alrighty.
You know who else likes you,
This
though,
happens, man.
Carcinogen? You know who else likes you? Galen Firestone. He said, "It was great meeting you yesterday. Sorry I couldn't be there to see your run live, but good luck just the same. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. What you feeling?"
What am I feeling? What's the most popular one at the moment?
Probably the Biohazard 2 run with Carcinogen. That's probably the most popular run right now,
Oh,
I'd say.
geez.
It's the only one going on right now, so that's probably the most popular one. Actually, yeah, it would be enough to change your scenario if you really, really hated this one that much. If you hate it that much, this is enough.
All right. Well, in that case, I choose Clair A.
Who's Claire? Is she nice?
She's a
awesome.
nice lady.
She's a good girl.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I think Clair A could use a little bit of love. How about that?
Fair enough.
I 100% agree with that.
All right. Well then, category change right before the run started.
We also had $5 in from Undying Usagi saying, "Go get him, Carcy. Let's get it."
Let's get it. All right.
All right.
You guys ready? Yep. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go, Claire. I want to meet her.
Let's try this again. Take two. Take two.
All right.
Well, thank you for that timer then. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to see this.
So, yeah, while practicing this game, while getting like all my scenario unlocks done, because I had no idea what scenario I was going to play, started playing on the Smashbox here. It's like normally they play the PC version, usually play keyboard and mouse, so figured I'd try Smashbox, see if that was any better for me, because I don't know, keyboard kind of hurts my hands a little bit. But it's nice having independent control of like left and right. You know, Resident Evil 2 doesn't really have any analog controls, so quick and easy transition. Anywho, so playing as Claire, maximum HP 200, same as Leon. She might be slightly faster than Leon. I don't know, I haven't really checked. Can I also get some more volume on game, please?
Yeah, I can barely hear it on my
Yeah,
headset.
I can't hear game at all.
That's a good basketball.
That's a lot
play, by
better.
the way. Yeah, now I can hear it.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
really good.
so what I did there was I basically lined up Claire alongside the wall. Because Claire has a smaller hitbox, she can actually do that dodge. Leon cannot. So I was able to just like slide in between all of them. Quick and painless.
Yeah, a lot of the speed tech for how this game works is just knowing how enemy patterns work and figuring out dodges that can get past them fairly effectively.
Basically, yeah.
Here comes one of the first random parts of the game.
Yeah, it's a little random, but it's mostly in like, okay. Okay.
All right, 3. All right.
It was a little awkward button placement because I'm still trying to figure out like the best like finger to use to actually like mash the aim button. I think maybe like maybe like my thumb might be the best. Oh, shoot. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. It's fine. So it was like 3-1. That was actually pretty good RNG on the bus, but my movement could have been better. So there's like nothing here for about a couple of minutes. We got any donations?
Nothing right now. Nothing
right now? Oh, okay.
So, for someone who doesn't really know the speedrun, what's the difference between Leon and Clair routes, and what makes the Clair route so much better than Leon?
It's not necessarily the route that makes Clair better than Leon, nearly as much as it's just, I don't know, it's like
the fact that's Clair.
Yeah, well, I mean, Clair A is actually the slowest scenario in the game, but because Clair has a thinner hitbox, it actually allows you to take a lot more risks in your dodging and stuff. It's like not too much extra risk.
Dang, this Windows, what was this, XP? I remember that.
I was thinking more along the lines of Mac OS 2. Get with the time.
So that
1998.
room looks pretty dry in there. Like kind of, you know what? A desert is also pretty dry. And when you're in a desert, you're always looking for an oasis. And so I'm happy that Oasis just donated $20, saying all they do is spam that cat. Give this money to the incentive of Carsey's Choice. You're the man now.
Oh man,
big
this
illegal
is tough. I already used my lifeline on the incentive choice. I don't know. I'll make it Psycho Ripper's choice. What do you want, Psycho Ripper?
That's a good question. What hasn't been met yet?
Oh wow.
Give me something.
Pressure's on, man. I don't know what hasn't been met yet. Give me something. Give me something good. So we are $51 away from a Melee home run contest.
Yeah,
you know, baseball is a good American sport. You feeling that?
Yeah, go ahead. That's
Cool.
fine.
Works for me.
That one's pretty cool.
Yeah. So because in the GameCube version you can actually skip cutscenes, it actually does change enemy RNG, especially like if said cutscene involves like an enemy dropping in like a liquor or something. Normally that liquor never jumps after the cutscene is over, but because I don't know, because I like delayed it by a couple of frames because, you know, trying to get used to this controller and whatnot. All right, so we're going to push this until this camera angle here. Slide it all the way over.
It's the real hot part of the speed tech in this game. Just pushing stuff.
Yeah, that seems to be a thing in all the Resident Evil
Yeah.
games. It's always a statue. It's nothing else.
Let me tell you what we're pushing. We're pushing in some donations. We got Cray 4K. Right now it looks like he's Cray for you, Carcinogen, because he says he's
dang.
been watching you for years. Finally excited to see Carcinogen run Resident Evil 2 live. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. That's $50. Make it good.
Oh my god.
Can we put that towards
You guys are
Leon,
killing
eh?
me with the runner's choice thing. I haven't even looked at it. I'll put it to JTB's choice. There we go.
All right,
All right.
Get everyone involved.
Has a blindfolded Mike Tyson been met yet?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
That's a great sentence out of context, though.
Okay. So yeah, I need to catch up with my commentary a little bit, but I forgot what I was going to say. Dang.
Well, I guess one thing to say is that the police station we're in is kind of just the first major chunk of the game, just getting through this. What he just got right there is a medallion, and he's going to use that to get the first like major key in this police station. There's like 4, correct? Like for each suit of cards or whatever.
Yeah. So Claire has to push that 10 times. 10 sort of. Okay, there we go.
Can you guys hear me, by the way?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. I just want to
you're
make
good.
sure mine was a little quiet. So.
No, we're just ignoring you.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, we were talking about like movement tech and stuff a little earlier. Yeah, like it's like Resident Evil isn't really a game that's about movement tech nearly as much as it is about enemy mechanics, pattern recognition, and just like trying to determine the best way around all the obstacles. The obstacles mostly being enemies.
Like that.
Yeah. I should have taken a slightly. Should have taken a slightly more interior line than that, but it's okay.
So obviously, other than just being grabbed and losing time to just not being able to move around, the other thing is that you don't want to take damage because once you get into caution, Claire's movement becomes a lot slower and makes temporary, really just unenjoyable time if that happens. But luckily, if you know the patterns and how to dodge things correctly, it's not usually an issue. There are a
Right.
couple of dodges in the game that can be a bit tricky, but
Which button is it again? Sure.
we did
It's
it.
actually supposed to. Yeah, we did it. You saw nothing. It's a bit cold in here. Can't really like press buttons too quickly, but it's all right.
Should donate for some heat in the room.
All right. So, do we have any more donations?
No, but we will. I'm officially announcing a donation goal.
Oh,
for-
actually,
Yeah.
hold
Yeah, what you
hold that thought for just a second.
Yeah, sure.
I need to. Right. So this liquor coming up here is a bit tough, but anyways, what I'd like to do here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 twinge right. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so you were saying you're cold, right? You know, you're having trouble with your hands because it's cold in here, right?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, so for every $100,000 single donation, every single donation of $100,000 or more, we will increase the temperature in this room by 1 degree Fahrenheit. If we get enough money in, eventually Carcinogen will be able to play the game comfortably.
Wow.
News.
That's a pretty reasonable
Do it
goal.
for your runner. Do it for your runner. You guys love him.
Probably costs about exactly that much to raise the temperature in this building, exactly 1 degree. I wouldn't be surprised. It is a convention center in California. Yeah. Let's see, what else? Be the hero Carcy needs. Please. Oh yeah, by the way, I actually do have a chat running in the background. I completely forgot. So what's up, chat? How's it going? Good to see you guys.
Well, some of you.
What are you talking about? I ain't afraid of no Twitch chat. High smash the record.
I smashed the record.
Wait, is that the Smash the Record?
Yes.
Yeah. Holy
The
cow.
smash,
The
the
one and
smash the
only.
record. Okay,
Kind of
so
a big deal.
oh man, yeah. If you skip that cutscene, he seems to move a little fast.
Hi, Bach.
Hey, Bach, how's it going, man? Right. So, yeah, Claire gets more projectile-based weapons than Leon, and we won't actually be using any weapons or anything like that until we get to the first boss or so. I'm playing on the Japanese version, so enemy patterns are slightly different in like maybe 5 or 6 rooms. This room is one such example. Normally in the US version, there's like 2 zombies on this side of the main hall, and they just like kind of block you, but you know, it's really more RNG whether you pass them or not than anything else. Claire also has to get the lighter separately from Leon, who just starts with the lighter, so...
Yeah, Leon and Claire both start with different items in like top corner of the inventory. Leon starts with the lighter, and Claire starts with a lockpick, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the lockpick is really about the only thing beneficial to the lockpick in a speedrun is, you know, if you're running low on health. If you're running low on health, there's a first aid spray that you can grab in the save room or the item box room next to the main hall. But that's like only in an emergency. But so far, I haven't taken a single hit. So
Yeah, Carcy's a god gamer. He doesn't need any of that.
first aid spray. We don't need no stinking first aid spray. Got to get that S rank.
We got $25 in from Rain Ryokin saying, awesome marathon so far. Good luck on all the runs. Donation to Donation Reader's Choice. P.S. Love all the bad jokes. So, Rain Ryokin, that's kind of funny because you've actually watched my content before. This is Zach, a.k.a. Chewy Goodness from Zeldathon. How you doing? Donation to Donation Reader's Choice. Man, you'd think I would know what we're raising for here, but let's see. I see SpongeBob SquarePants. Can we put it toward that? Can you please do that? Thank you.
Yeah.
Something to do with SpongeBob SquarePants now has $25 more than it did before.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
So
I'm
that zombie over there, you know, we usually call like the female zombies in the RE2 community. We just call them Misty because I guess they kind of sort of look like Misty from Pokemon. But anyway, they are also among the most fickle of all the zombies because Misty can spin pretty quickly, but she also has like the slowest reaction time, quote unquote, as it were. So the time that she actually attacks is pretty delayed, and when she does attack, she usually spins really quickly towards the character, just like kind of on that delay alone. So she kind of got me as I was passing by her. I was hoping that she would maybe, attack quicker and like spin the other direction and give me more time to pass around her, but instead, she spun clockwise instead of counterclockwise, and it got me as I was going to the stairs. So now we're at 170 health. Below 100 health is Caution. And if you were at Caution without a first aid spray, normally that results in a reset, because the time loss in this game, like aside from taking like, 3 seconds or so every zombie bite, like it tends to be a compound time loss. It tends to be like a compound time loss because, you run slower through every room, so you're losing like about half a second to a second every room on slower foot speed alone. So now that we have the lighter and the valve handle and the diamond key, we're gonna head back to the through the first floor. Try to get the stuff we need to take out that helicopter. But in doing so, we have to dodge a particularly ornery licker.
Oh boy.
He's really ornery, that one. Sometimes he doesn't like to cooperate. Grab the lighter, grab the red jewel and go through the evidence room, which is the one of the hardest dodges to get correctly in the A scenario. And then Marvin, which is a whole nother can of worms altogether, especially on GameCube. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tap right. Wow, it actually feels a lot easier to do on GameCube for some reason. I haven't missed that dodge yet. I'm going to eat my words when I get home and try this again.
Did you say ornery licking earlier?
Ornery.
That's the best kind of licking, of course. But what's the best kind of money? That's right. This $5 donation from Totally Not a Mimic going to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital saying, "Take my gold. It's for a good cause." Thank you. You're totally not a mimic, but you are a good person.
You had that
I'm not
Leon A
playing.
mindset.
Yeah, I had that Leon A muscle memory. I guess I still thought that I was playing Leon A. Leon A was still in the back of my mind. Try not to get hung up on any chairs here. It's actually quite easy to, like, some of the collision boxes around these pre-rendered objects are pretty easy to get hung up on, and those are probably going to be like even bigger time losses than the enemies sometimes. Alright, so we have to take a different dodge this way. I almost accidentally went up the stairs again. I just run forward a little bit, turn in place, and then try to run behind Misty because, once again, delayed action takes a while. Okay, wait for him to hit that wall, and there we go. That zombie is really close to the door, so... Okay.
Yeah, the evidence room dodge can be very tricky, so...
Yeah, I usually like to wait that out pretty much no matter what I do. Like whether it's a marathon or whether it's like a world record attempt, I just wait it out.
Oh, and here's this guy.
But a lot of
It's Marvin.
oh god, are we gonna make this?
I believe in you.
Yep. Okay, we got it. Very good. So that was the quickest way to dodge Marvin, was just like going in front of him if you get the slow Marvin pattern. But it's like if you skip the cutscene, like if you like obviously you can see my hand like going over to the start button. The start button's like way over. Wait a minute. I almost went directly to the basement. There's that Leon A again.
I was gonna say, you must really want to play Leon A.
But I want to play. I want to play Clair A. This is where the route with Clair A differs because we actually have to go up to the helicopter before we can get the hard key to go to the basement. Whereas Leon just straight up gets the hard key on Marvin's desk.
Yeah, the two characters, while you are generally the same area for most of the game, there's certain parts of the police station that you go with Claire and go with Leon, and certain item placements that are slightly different. So there's also different characters you encounter with them.
Yeah, so like Leon gets Ada and Ben, and Claire gets Sherry and Chief Irons. The difference between Claire A and B. Well, okay. I'm going to do a quick rundown of the difference between A and B scenarios. Basically, A scenario is the scenario that you get whenever you pop in the disk and select new game. Now, B scenario is where you complete an A scenario and it makes a save file with the opposite character, and you basically play through the story. Like, for instance, Leon B is when you complete this scenario, Claire A. Menuing's a little different on GameCube. It's okay. It's like I can't do any of my super fancy button combinations because the menu runs at a different frame rate. Right. So yeah. If I beat Claire A, then Leon B is unlocked, and I make a save with Leon B, and then I play as Leon on the other side of the wreckage at the beginning of the game, and Leon goes through a whole different path that you would not see on Leon A by just popping in the Leon disc and hitting new game, wherein Leon fights a bunch of different bosses. He has like a big dude in a trench coat, not Nemesis, by the way. It is a similar bioweapon, but it's not Nemesis. It's like a T-103 Tyrant. And also, like, you fight different forms of G Birkin. So basically, I always like to say, if you haven't completed the B scenario, then you haven't seen the true ending, and you've not beaten Resident Evil 2. I recommend you go back and do it. Yeah, you can skip cutscenes in GameCube. It's actually a lot faster than skipping the doors on PC in real time. The GameCube version still goes by game time. It's calculated a little weird, but it does not count load times. So,
what would be the best version or best console to play this on?
The best console to play this on would probably be either GameCube or possibly Dreamcast, but I don't know. I don't know anything about how Dreamcast's in-game timer works. We all time it by in-game time. Like, real time is just like, something nice to do for the people who are watching. Just as like a reference level to exactly how far the player is in the game. But going into the basement, once again, there's like a bit of a route switch. As long as I don't try to go for Ada, who does not exist in this scenario.
Aw. Ada's the best, though.
Ada's all right. I mean, What kind of controllers? It's a hitbox, like a Smashbox. Sorry. It is Smashbox by Hitbox.
Yeah, it's basically
It's basically an arcade stick. Only the buttons are replaced with like directional inputs right here. And I don't know. I just like tried it during practice. So I actually really like it.
There we go.
Okay, did I make it? Okay, good. I couldn't see the dog. It's like really dark on this.
Dark.
Yeah, it's really dark on this TV. So I just like kind of went by muscle memory. Hopefully I didn't mess that up too bad. That was actually very slow, but
Hey, you're
I was actually supposed to like not stop at all, but I couldn't see the dogs, so I just like did the next best thing I could. I'm eventually going to do Code Veronica. I did Code Veronica runs earlier this year. And I got like, what, a 142? So like in 4th place for that. It's a pretty fun game.
Fun.
Right, so switching to Sherry. Sherry obviously has like the slowest foot speed out of all the characters, doesn't get any guns. I would say that this is by far the most dangerous Sherry section to run because the dogs are so fast. But it's like if the dog catches up with me, I just hold right. And it's like the dog's damage frames tend to last for a pretty long time, so as long as I veer out of the way, should be fine. Won't get bit in the back or nothing. Strangely enough, Sherry also pushes boxes further than Ada, but the drawback is Sherry does not climb so fast 6. Oh, right. Why do I even do that? This is RNG. She's not going to climb any faster. So we're just going to push this to the right and then push this down once because, once again, climbing is slower for Sherry. We're going to push this once, twice, 3 times, and we're going to fill it and create a bridge.
Oh.
Carsey's posture makes my back hurt. I'm sorry. I'm doing it so that I can like read Twitch chat as well. It actually, not going to lie, it actually does kind of hurt just a little bit, but it's okay. I do it for you guys.
What a good guy.
I've sat in worse postures for longer. I thought pressing buttons helped her foot up. Not to my knowledge. She just like kind of raises at the same speed every time. So Carsey can see us right now. No.
All right, now he's going to go back to controlling Claire, and Sherry's going to go wander off and try to find her dad, so we don't have to worry about her for a bit.
Hey, actually, I was supposed to like hold up and right and just like walk for that. It's like the optimal spacing for that pickup. This dog over here is going to run that way, so I'm going to swerve to the left. This futon is super comfy, though. I agree.
It
Yeah,
is.
do you want to come sit back here? We can probably.
Where's the pillows at?
What?
Oh, wait, you got the pillow right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Go back.
pillows.
Okay, there we go. Phew.
Hey,
I
do
couldn't
want-
actually.
Do you actually want a pillow
pillows.
behind your back?
No. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, fine.
I'm sorry. I'm concentrating. It's fine.
Dude, you just took my pillow though.
It's not your pillow anymore.
Yeah, the spacing was a little messy for that, but you know, this TV is kind of dark. The black levels on this TV are kind of crushed. But that liquor, you know, just like try to
So
back
are
off.
you going to do YOLO Horde?
Yellow Horde? No way. Not happening. Not in a million years. Yellow Horde is like never marathon safe. Because if I tried to do Yellow Horde, then I'd probably get bit in upwards of like 5 to 6 times. Yeah, so there's like there's a dodge for this room that is in the world records, where if you like bounce off a part of the wall and like get your angle exactly right, then you can just like charge through that entire crowd and just like not stop. And it's like really crazy looking, and it probably only has like a 40% success rate, and your execution has to be perfect.
Yeah, and the downside is if just one of them grabs you,
Yeah,
if the domino effect of it is so bad. It's
Yeah, the domino effect is so bad because they're all lined up. They're all lined up exactly to the point where you can't knock any of them back.
Dang, that
Because you're
sounds
just like
no
right in the middle of
Vistadors.
the crowd.
That sounds exactly like RE4 No Vistadors. Get hit by one and it's just over.
Yeah. So I didn't use the club key on any of those other doors either, because trying to save time on text boxes and stuff. We're still at a pretty good level of health, so oh, he's like crawling towards me. 12, 13, I'm gonna get hit. It's fine. That's fine too. And that's okay as well.
yeah, that's a nice.
Yeah, how much inventory space am I gonna have left? None. All right. So as long as I don't get messed up on Misty over here, I should be fine. I shouldn't have to like make a detour or nothing. Ooh, okay.
That was close.
Big dodge.
Ah, oh shoot. Okay, that was bad. Okay, so oh wow. Yeah, it's like if that Misty there, if she bites you, then you have to change up your dodge pattern. But as it turns out, the last zombie there was actually moving really quickly, so it ate up a little too much time there. So I'm gonna have to make a quick detour in order to get a first aid spray. Now we're good. It's all good. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Sweating? Quit sweating back there. It's freezing in here. You're not allowed to sweat. Of course there's a lot of body heat back here. It's a video game convention. Yeah, sure, get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. But I do need one of these. So yeah, if you're playing on a PlayStation or PC, normally you can do some pretty crazy button combinations like, you know, quarter circle forward or quarter circle down, you know, like fighting game stuff in order to just like warp your cursor to the correct position. This liquor over here, the most consistent strat for this is to just hold up and left. Pre-turning is probably faster to get around him, but I just hold up and left and B and just like kind of go until I hit 90 degrees and just straighten out. Man, I gotta get me one of these.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be pretty fun to do this with.
Yeah, so there's another liquor here. Oh, I almost got it. But yeah, with Clair though, there's a lot more liquors here. I'm not exactly even sure why, but for some reason Clair A, Leon B tends to be the harder set of scenarios to play.
So you guys might think that Carcinogen's talking about the Smashbox so much because it's like some kind of paid advertisement or something, but he actually really likes it that much.
No, I legitimately like it that much. I mean, like, no, I'm not making a single. Oh wait, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm not playing Leon A.
I was gonna say, what the heck?
Like, he's legitimately enjoying this product. If
I
you-
also just said that to distract people from the fact that Smashbox is totally paying me money.
Right,
they're,
definitely.
They're seriously not.
Right,
They're seriously
absolutely.
not.
But like, if you like smashing and if you like boxes, this is the product for you. Like, it's got the best of both worlds. It's a Smash box now with more buttons every day. Exactly what you're looking for.
I feel like the Smashbox doesn't have enough buttons, actually. Yeah, I'm calling them out. It needs like 15 more buttons.
15.
I think actually it just needs less buttons. It just needs to be a dive kick controller with just 2 buttons to speedrun off of.
Well, I mean, I think it's one of those things where it's one button for every action, you know? And so, like, if you're in this case where you're inputting, like, an action every second, you should have a button for every second you're alive. So, I mean, how many buttons is that?
Enough.
Enough, exactly.
Carsey just wants a 2x4 completely filled with buttons. Yeah, I got one of those. It's called a keyboard. Hard right? Okay. I didn't get him to jump, but it's okay. Like normally when you run at when you run straight towards that liquor, he usually jumps, and if he jumps, then his active damage frames don't start up until really late, and you can usually swerve around him and not take any damage. But if the hit connects, then it takes off like 110 damage. A lot of people think that that's like an instant kill, but it's not. Usually when people die to that move, they are already in caution to begin with, so.
Yeah, that attack can be pretty scary, though, if you get hit by it.
When does Carsey play on several bananas?
I mean, that's the real question. Are you really a speedrunner if you haven't done a speedrun with bananas?
Well, I mean, legitimately, folks, I'm curious. I would like to see some donations where people discuss what they think the best fruit to play this game on would be. Because there's a lot of good contenders out there. The banana is
Not a bad
intelligent, but if you're looking for something that's more controller-shaped, like I would think you'd want something more angular, you know? Like, what's the most angular fruit? What do you think?
Pumpkin?
A pumpkin, yeah.
Pumpkin.
Like if you just
Pumpkin
grab
controller.
a pumpkin and you just start japping at it, and you like get some controls out there. So yeah, please donate a minimum donation of $1 to please tell Carcinogen and I what your favorite fruit is. A pumpkin even a fruit?
Technically,
It's
yes,
got
it is.
it's got seeds.
It has seeds. A lot of
Yes.
things have seeds that aren't fruit.
Like what?
Sunflowers. Is a sunflower a fruit?
Oh wait, is sunflower a fruit? Not really.
Exactly. The point is, donate your money to St. Jude and tell us what fruit you would like to play a game on. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Please let us know.
Honestly, I think money should be going to fruit controller development instead now. It's clearly the hot topic for this run.
All right. So we're going to run in here and...
Nice.
Oh, shoot. I started many shots. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's good.
Hey, it's fine, guys. Don't worry.
It's fine. Don't worry. It's all gravy.
It's good. It's good.
I got a little too into it there. I thought I missed a shot, so that's why I shot the 6th shot. But he's supposed to go down in 5 acid rounds, and you just stand there and shoot. It's like the easiest boss fight in the entire game.
So I know Carcy mentioned it earlier, but the weapon you're using for pretty much the entire game is the bazooka, and it has basically 3 different types of ammunition that we'll be using throughout the run, which is acid, fire, and just regular
Man, I only wish it
explosive
was.
rounds.
I only wish it was still called the bazooka.
What's it called?
Yeah, well, I mean, even in the Japanese version of RE1, it's still called a grenade launcher, but in the US version, they just called it a bazooka.
Oh, well, see, I'm American, so.
Still a bazooka. It's still a bazooka in my heart.
And Crafer K, with an intelligent thought, the first intelligent thought he had was to donate $1 to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. The second intelligent thought he had was Papaya Master Race. He's suggesting the papaya as the fruit du jour to play this game on. And in the interest of being thorough, I Googled a papaya, and this is good. It has the right voluptuous shape to play a game on. So real smart thought, Crafer K. Thank you for your donation.
I've never had a papaya before. What does that even look like?
It looks kind of like if you take...
Describe it to me as if you were describing it to a blind person.
Okay, so if you have... So I want you to put the box down and move your hands in the most voluptuous shape you can think of. You got it. That's a papaya.
Wow.
You did it. You did it. Like, clearly... You have an intuitive understanding of papayas that you had not previously tapped into, and I, for one, my friend, am honored to have taken you to this plateau.
Cool.
Yeah. How's the game going? Good.
All right, so we're so we're playing as Sherry again, and it's very short, you know, kind of superfluous section, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like this game really didn't need this section.
It's also really easy to get snagged by the roaches here.
Yeah.
Roaches actually can't kill you unless there's like 5 of them that latch onto you. Oh wow, that's actually, I don't know. I get nervous whenever that happens, like so close to the end, and there's like 3 roaches right there, because like 2 more could easily like crowd Sherry and kill you. But I don't think I've ever seen it happen in a speedrun yet.
Yeah, it's more like just like just a small nuisance if they get onto you. A little bit
Right.
of a time waste. What is that noise?
You don't want to know. You seriously don't want to know.
Yeah, what happened to Sherry? She's kind of
You don't wanna
gone
know.
after that noise.
Basically, she is now infected with the G virus. So hard left over here. Because we used the that last acid round on accident, I was actually supposed to save that for the croc. It's fine. I'll deal with it because I got.
Yeah, that was a little
Excuse me?
bit weird.
Excuse me?
I'm honestly surprised that hit.
That was really rude.
Are you sure it's rude? It looks like you just wanted a friend, to be honest.
Spooters, man. There's like 3 cutscenes to skip here. Loads for the cutscenes are a little slow. Oh, there we go. Okay. Excuse me?
What's going on?
This looks a lot harder than it really should be.
Hitbox, man. That's what's going on.
So here comes an interesting boss encounter right here.
Yeah. So there's actually a very like kind of a glitch. I'm not sure if you know you're looking at a glitch by looking at it, but anyways, we're gonna go over to this button and we have to wait for a certain timing. Wait for it. Wait for it. Chomp, chomp.
Dude, is that an
1,
alligator?
2, now. That was the wrong button. That's okay. But I got it.
Nice.
So what that did, what? Dang it, that was the map button. Sorry, it's just the Z button is right above the B button on the Smashbox. So I should have remapped the buttons before I got into this, but it's okay.
You were explaining the glitch though.
Yeah. So basically, what that does is it kind of catches the Croc at a part of his AI where he's normally going to charge if he doesn't grab the canister, but it like for some reason preserves like the faster speed of animation where he like normally rushes after it, and he just kind of grabs the canister into his mouth faster. So if you time it exactly right, he does that. It saves about 2 seconds.
I just still think my favorite part about that whole experience is just the fact that it only blows the upper half of his head off.
Sherry back on our BS again.
Yeah, Sherry can be a real headache to escort throughout the rest of the game. She has to be a certain distance behind Claire, otherwise she just crouches in fear. And sometimes she can just get caught on stuff. It's beneficial for it to happen here. Because,
So this is why Ashley has that weird AI. All because of Sherry.
yeah.
Still going to keep these explosive rounds equipped. Gotta wait for her because she's, for some reason, going to like turn left. She always does that whenever you run in a straight line towards this other ladder.
I never understood that.
It's pathing, man. The pathing in this game is kind of weird. So usually what I do when I'm waiting for Sherry is I just like walk until she comes on camera, like there. Oh, Sherry, cooperate. Thank you. Got to slow it up a little bit. Sherry's Sherry is not exactly the most cooperative right now. Turn my valve car, see?
Sherry, yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention to what I just said. I wait for Sherry to get on camera before I start running again. It's
Well, you know, if you were playing another scenario in that exact hallway, you wouldn't have had to worry about that.
yeah, maybe if I was playing Clair B or something, then actually I wouldn't have had to worry about it at all because you don't have to escort Sherry through the sewers at all. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure every room that you escort Sherry through, like, there's only like 2 rooms that actually have enemies. So we're gonna turn to the right here. Sometimes Sherry likes to turn the exact opposite direction if I try to run straight towards the door. And it eats a bit of time. Gonna use a grenade round on this zombie over here. Because we have the ammo, and we can get away with it. It's one of the nice things about Clair A. Once again, wait for this. Oh, that was really close. With Clair, you can take these dodges a little slower because you have to wait for Sherry anyway. So, comes in handy. Got this, getting these extra grenade rounds here. You're actually supposed to skip these rounds in the new world record strats, but there's other rounds that I can avoid, and it comes out to about maybe like 2 or 3 seconds of time loss if I do it this way. going to avoid picking up the flame rounds on the train here. Coming up is Birkin G2, but with Clair, because we got flame rounds and Birkin takes hit stun on flame rounds every time, I should not be taking any damage on this fight. Emphasis on should. I have no idea if I will or not, but unless I seriously mess this up, then I should not take any damage at all. Watch out for that pipe. That's a B scenario. Cutscene over here. Then I'll run over to this corner over here. That's good enough. After the third shot, I twinge to the right a little bit. It takes 7 shots for him to transform. 6, 7. Then above for a shot right now. There we go. Done.
Nicely done.
There is another crazier strat where you can like just stand there and aim down and quick shot, and if you can chain 7 quick shots and then just like fire a grenade at the ground, then the aggravated damage from the flames on the ground actually kill him. But that's like a task only strat for now, I think. I don't think anyone's actually executed that in a run. The laboratory here, the most dangerous sections in the A scenario are just going to be pretty much any section with the super liquor, but that's pretty much true whether you're playing like laboratory in A scenario or laboratory in B scenario. But for both characters, Leon and Claire, the route through the laboratory is exactly the same. About the only major like route changes are going to be in the police station. I'll only grab another first aid spray if I have to wind up using this one. After the first set of super liquors. We're not going to be picking up any more flame rounds for the rest of the game. I need to save these grenades for the zombies in the Mo disc room where we get the vaccine. Anyone in chat want a Steam key for either Xenoclash 2 or I don't know, some other game I've never played? Yeah, sure. I'll take a Steam key right now. Wait, no, I take that back. I have played Bionic Commando. Bionic Commando is a good game. What does chat think about Bionic Commando?
Yeah, so those are the zombie plant enemies. They're really easy to dodge. Serious pushovers.
It's a little, like the inventory key is like right here, so sometimes I wind up accidentally plinking it with my middle finger.
Dang.
Okay, so super liquors right here. 3, 4, 5, walk, run. Okay, good.
Nice.
So we got a no damage room here. It's a good start.
So if you just kept running there instead of walking, do you just run right under it while he drops down and it hits you?
Basically, yeah, but if he hits me, then there's also a very strong chance that the liquor behind him will also jump.
Oh.
And if he jumps when I get hit, then it's almost a guaranteed hit from that jump slash. And I really don't want to get hit by that jump slash because if it turns out that my hitbox gets any bigger as a result of being in caution, then those guys can stun lock me to death. So I always try to take that room pretty carefully if I can.
So earlier in chat, the Wabbit asked if we read chat, and the answer to that is no.
Yeah, we don't read chat in here, like not at all.
Right, I didn't see that message in chat.
Yeah, no, I sure did not see that message either.
Not once.
Oh wow, he was like really close to me that time. So some normally annoyingly long cutscenes on the PlayStation version here. Now we need to go make the vaccine. The laboratory is going to self-destruct. Best song in the entire game.
Alright, now Carcy has to go through the super liquors one more time.
Yeah, and there should be a, hopefully I get this right, but it should go a little something like walk, run, run. I got slashed there, but that's okay. Is he gonna back up? Oh, it's fine. That's what I have that first aid spray for anyway.
Yeah, personally, I find the second way back with the super liquors to be a little more tricky, but
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
It's okay.
Yeah. Once again, middle finger. Like you can see, I like kind of
Yeah, I
went this
can
way to
understand that.
kind of hit the A key, and it just like kind of grazed the X button. This guy, we don't got to worry about him very much. These guys are pretty slow. All employees proceed to the bottom platform. Repeat. All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
So since a few people were asking, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at NotJamesKPolk. You can follow our wonderful runner Carcy on Twitter at CarcinogenSDA, which of course stands for Save the Adolescents. Which
Actually, I was going to say, more importantly, you should follow me on twitch.tv/CarcinogenSDA. That's an even cooler place to
which
follow me.
of course stands for Save the Adolescents, which is exactly what your donations to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital does. Like this $1 donation from Cray for K, saying here's $1 because the donation total being an odd number is triggering me. Thank you for your donation. Whatever makes it happen.
It's getting lit in here.
I was gonna say, I forget that room gets so dark before you turn the light on.
Little pyrotechnics, you know. So, do we have any more donations?
Or fruit controller suggestions?
No? Okay. No for controller suggestions. Careful with that copy pasta there. So, yeah, there's two zombies right here. They're significantly easier to dodge as Clair. It's doable with Leon, but a little more setup is required. There we go. Got it. And, gonna get my grenades equipped here. Also, thank you, Sam's Design, for the 5 bits towards charity.
So I do have a question. Where should the employees be going?
To the bottom platform.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for clarifying.
I mean, I might
really-
need another reminder in like 5 seconds. Oh, okay, there it is. Cool. Got it. There's my 5-second reminder.
And there it is again, just in case you forgot.
Ooh, that was really close. So the zombies in the lab actually do 45 damage as opposed to 30 damage that the regular zombies do. So they can put you in caution pretty fast if you're not careful. I was actually hoping to go around the outside of that rail. I'm gonna grab this just in case something something horrible happens. But this final fight should go pretty straightforward. Whatever. Well, then you're probably not here.
Yeah, don't go to platform if you're not employed here.
But then again, in an Umbrella lab, if you're not employed there, you're probably a guinea pig. So just be happy you're not here. Not in this Umbrella lab.
All right, so now we're going on to the final boss fight of the game with Bergen. Which version is Bergen? This is G4, right?
G3, G4.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So the strat that I use is like so. I just like stand over here and keep firing. Oh, dang. Okay, so he's up here now.
Is that actually hitting him?
Nice.
Boom. Without taking a single hit. Nice.
One thing we never mentioned is that Birkin's actually Sherry's father, but
Dude, spoilers.
sorry, but
Yeah.
you know it's hard to tell at first. But I mean, once you actually see the face, you can really see the resemblance. Father and daughter. Also, time's
Yeah.
coming up soon.
Right, and time. $54.12. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right.
Nicely done.
54-12. Take away a couple seconds because we were a little late on the split. So 54.
Yeah, it's
54.
about there, but yeah,
Oh,
either
8.
way, the game time is actually going to be at the end of the run, so
Yeah.
we could like wait for that.
Though as a way of congratulating you in the meantime, we got 20 bucks in from Amadamaru. No comment, but Amadamaru I'm sure is very thankful for all the work you put in and expressed that with a $20 donation to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We also have $1 in from Pooh. I'm not sure if that's the bear or the emoji, but it said odd numbers for life. And $3 in from Schlang with 3 E's, one for each dollar, saying, if this is red, hi Dan and Devin, you guys up for some online? I'm free around 8. Dan, Devin, all I'm saying is you guys better be ready to accept that request, because if you don't, 5,000 or more people just heard you get called out. So if you don't accept it now, the whole world will know you as liars, cheats, and frauds. So I'm just saying, dude wants to play some online, I'd do it.
This is just the beginning.
Ah, my God has protected you. It will always be with you. Claire. Sherry.
Out of all the cutscenes I wish I could skip, is these final credits.
Wait, you can't skip the credits?
Nope.
Dang.
One day I'll be able to. So, yeah.
Yeah. Good job, Carcy. You
know,
did it. You beat the game.
Yeah, the game is over. It sure is.
And that hitbox. Recommend it?
But thank you very much to Smash the Record for having me. And big shout out to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And a big shout out to you guys for donating to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital.
So, just want to keep sitting here? Just
For a
enjoy it.
moment. You know.